You think your job is stressful? Perhaps escaping the troubles of the world with a summer job at a wilderness center will ease your mind. That's what Henry thought when he took the job as a fire lookout to escape his crappy life. With the collective minds that brought you The Walking Dead and BioShock 2, the new studio Campo Santo Games hopes to deliver a game that no one expects in their new title, Firewatch. The developer's goal until Firewatch releases is to keep it as vague as possible, only giving out the smallest of details. They've made it clear that from this point on, they're going to capitalize on their grasp of the notion of confidentiality. But why all the secrets? The game is set to be a mystery. The way the game is made, how you interact as Henry, and the story that plays out are all hush-hush, and trust us, this method to gain intrigue is working. Only one thing is certain right now. Firewatch is only being developed for PC, Mac, and Linux, but the devs are pushing hard to get it on console. With beautiful scenery and art style, Firewatch puts the first-person gameplay on a whole new level. Interaction with objects and moving around is pretty cookie-cutter, which isn't bad, especially in this game. Hovering over objects gives you several different options, usually, and can even strike up a conversation with your supervisor, Delilah, who is your only real human connection throughout the whole game. From what little we have seen, we do know that there can be different outcomes. You can choose to interact differently to your situation, or not interact at all. You can even ignore Delilah when she calls. This leaves doors wide open for potential replay value and hidden gems that may be scattered in the game. Henry, an older gentleman, decided to take a summer job as a fire watchman in 1989 Wyoming. He wanted to escape his boring life for something more exciting, and that's exactly what he got. Taking over his first-person perspective, you are forced early on to handle situations you weren't trained for. Stopping kids from shooting fireworks and dealing with break-ins are just the start of the snowball effect that will soon have you begging for your boring life back. With Delilah as your only human interaction, it's easy to question everything while you are out in the wilderness. Theories and unexplained events start telling a tale that you weren't really ready to discover. However, with the developers keeping the real story under wraps, it is yet to be known, and we can only play to find out. Campo Santo Games is proud to release Firewatch as their first game, and they are fighting to keep the narrative as vague as possible, while battling to get the game on a console, and releasing their game sometime in 2015. There's a lot of pressure on the studio, but it's promised that we can be watching out for the fire this year.